2017 has seen a lot of manufacturers developing suspension that little bit more, redefining forks and also shocks. Plus, we've seen a few little gadgets, sort of gizmos, to allow you to set up your suspension that little bit easier. So in this video, we're going to take a look at some of those new standards, those new suspension, what that means for you, and we've got 5 different ones to take a look at. One thing that has really caught my attention has got to be the device called the Shockwiz. Now this thing is really cool. It goes onto any air spring on the fork or the shock and it samples 100 times per second. It's working through that pressure circuit, seeing how your compression's working, your rebound, if it's diving, how the setup generally is just working for the end user. It's dead easy to use, takes an app on your phone so it can either be on an Android or on an iPhone. Dead easy to use, dead easy to set up. And it really does just allow you to fine-tune that suspension so you can get a better ride and your suspension is going to perform to its maximum capability. Fox launched the 36 back in 2016 as a trail and enduro fork, and for 2018 they've revamped it. So they've started to make it that little bit better. They've gone for things like a bigger negative chamber in the air spring. So that's just going to give you more suppleness. So if you're suffering from arm pump, or if you're not feeling that you've got the traction at the start of the travel, this is really going to make a big change for you. There's also less seals in there, so it's going to be smoother throughout that travel. And then if you're adding volume spacers to Fox forks, well, it's easier than ever because you just snap them together underneath that top cap where the air spring is. There's a whole host of different options, so if you're looking for a new fork, then why not check them out? Moving on to a manufacturer that is really famous for number 1, its headsets, and 2, its rear shocks. It's Cane Creek, and after 4 years of development and top secret development that no one really suspected them to really launch a fork just yet, they have done just that. It's called the Helm. It comes in 27.5 inch only at the moment, and you've got your low and your high speed compression adjustment, rebound, and then it's an air spring. So this is super cool. It's available in 2 colors. It's black or it's blue, and it's something a little bit different. Moving on to RockShox, let's take a look at some of those new shocks, because they've totally redeveloped this, really to work with that metric system that they've been pushing super hard these last couple of years. A metric system is good for a lot of reasons. It just makes it that little bit easier if you need to get spare parts. They all sort of coincide with each other. And the best part is that if developments are going to happen the next couple of years, well, it keeps it really consistent, especially with things like we've heard electronic suspension, lockouts, both cable operated and hydraulic. It just means that that is all interchangeable. But the shocks that they've released, well, it's a super deluxe. You've got your low speed compression, rebound, and these both come in either air or coil. So check them out if you're looking for a new shock. Now, this list really could not be complete without talking about the RockShox Pike. It was first debuted back in 2013, and RockShox really felt that this was a benchmark for all trail forks to follow. For 2018, it's been worked from the ground up, so they've changed a lot of things. The first thing that I want to talk about is boost dose. It's a boost-only fork, 110 by 15 mil, and it comes in 29er or 27.5. On the 29er, you've got 140 millimeters of travel. On the 27.5, you've got up to 160 millimeters of travel. It's an air fork, so you can put some tokens in there to really change the progressivity of the fork, make it ramp up that little bit more as it works its way through the travel. And then the damping, well, that is covered by the Charger 2 damper. So it's similar to the Lyric fork, where it's actually just a little brother of it, but it's still a super aggressive trail fork that you can race enduro on. Okay, so there are the 5 brand new suspension products for 2018 that you probably want to have a look at. If you want to watch some more videos from GMBN, then make sure you click just up there where GMBN actually took a first look at the RockShox Pike. And if you want to know how to service a pair of Fox forks, then click right there. Don't forget to click on the globe somewhere about right here, and you will never miss a video from GMBN again. Don't forget to leave your comments down below and give this video a thumb up like.